So, I will show you through the life of a 25-year-old who is probably very similar to you, has a job that they don't hate, they don't like, that, has desirable health habits, wants to look better, wants to feel better in life, and, wants to be sexier, super rich, respected by a lot of people, and even own my own business. If you're the few people who are watching this, thanks for watching. And, as much as all the advice around YouTube is these days to not make an intro video, I'm going to make one regardless because I'm the type of person who really likes structure. I like things in an order that I can follow. And, not saying that, well, this video kind of goes against that because I'm very off script and I've got a few notes in front of me, but, I still definitely want to make this video, and I think it's just important that it's here so that this doesn't need to be watched by anyone now today, but it just genuinely needs to be here so I can watch it later in the future. And so I guess for my channel, right? So about me as well, my name's Nathan. That's the first thing and only thing I want you to know, my name. The channel I wanted to focus on is this idea of relatability. I want everyone to kind of understand me. I'm 25 years old. I have a girlfriend. I pay rent. I guess I live in Sydney. And I know there's a lot of people who are similar to me in a 9-to-5 job, trying to figure things out in life, trying to do things that work for themselves, New Year's resolutions for health, try to get fitter, try to make more money, try to live a life that you actually want to live, right? And I'm probably very close to 99% of you guys out there. I'm very introverted. I'm not too social. And for the most part, I'm quite boring. But I realized that I still want to make content somehow, as boring and as awkward as I am. And I know it won't be perfect, but I think the easiest type of content that I'd like to make is at least showing a little bit of my life. Whether it's special or not, it's my memories. And, I'm telling myself right now, it's only the second month of 2026. And I genuinely feel that, life is just too short to kind of be scared of the camera and kind of not record myself and, show my own life to myself in the future. So I want to make a commitment to myself to kind of push myself to make this content as hard as it is. And everyone out here might relate to me when I say this. Everyone wants to have a certain output, a certain desire of life, right? Maybe you want to travel around the world. Maybe you want to be a millionaire first and then billionaire. But, it's very hard to get to those goals. And that's why I want to be able to show in my life as someone who's very, very normal, I'm building my life deliberately. I'm building my life the way that I want it to be. And it might not align to what you guys might want. I might not be looking for $1 billion company, but I might be looking for, a million amounts. Maybe I have an amount in my mind. So that I want, right? And once I get to that point, then I'll be happy. So I want to show that life can be deliberate, and, I want to show from my age right now that it's definitely possible. I've gone through a lot of side hustle experiments. I've tried a lot of things. They haven't worked. They've worked. And I think I'm regretting not taking videos of myself going through that journey. Maybe I did. But they're very, very small journeys, and I've felt embarrassed about not showing this, but I realized embarrassment is really important to show it as well. So starting from now, I'm going to try upload probably weekly videos, just a few days, snapshots of my life. They're not going to be consistent. Maybe it's going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or it's just like a Saturday as well, showing what I do for fun. but I want to show myself, the future version of myself, and whoever's watching this, that I want to build and get to these goals very slowly. I want to achieve things that I put out for myself, and I want to be able to support the life that I genuinely desire. And yeah, I definitely feel that way a lot. So anyways, that's my first introduction video. I'm currently, as we speak, editing and doing a lot of things as well, recording content for my first, I guess, week video. But I think this is going to be a good settling point for myself, this type of video, so that I can look back and see where I've come from, and whether I kept that same energy like before as well. So yeah. Yeah. And I guess to speak a little bit for the future self, hey Nathan, I don't know how well you've done for yourself, but I hope you've achieved the goal of having your own time freedom, being able to buy back your time, do the things that you love, spend time with family more, have your own dog, have your own place. Your wife is super happy, and I hope life's better on the other side. Because right now I'm right now chasing you, the better version of myself right now in the future. I'm chasing you right now. So hope to see you soon. Bye.